us at LALIK'S kitchen. Today we are going to make MUTABBAL. It's a Lebanese side dish and it's a spread. You can serve it with chips, you can serve it as a side dish. It's so delicious, you're going to love it. And my mom is going to help me to make this. She's going to tell me how to make it and we'll make it together. I want to let you know how you pick your eggplant. When we pick the eggplant, we have to look for the male eggplant. There is a female and male eggplant. In order for us to know how to pick the male eggplant, we have to look at the dot right here in the middle. If it has a dot instead of a long line in it, it's a line when it's a female, and the male has a dot in it. So if it has a dot, then it's a male and it has less seeds. If it's female and if you see a long line, then it's a female, it has a lot of seeds and it will turn out to be bitter. So the seeds makes it bitter. Now that we know how to pick our eggplants, let's roast it. So first we have to roast this. We are going to roast it on our cooktop, on our range. And once it's roasted, then we'll continue. How do we roast this, Mom? Let us know how to roast it.
Just clean.
She's cleaning the ends. Your hand hurts, I know. So we are going to clean the ends. And we are going to poke it with the knife. Okay, now we are going to roast this, and then once it's roasted, then we'll come back and we'll continue. I have this gadget that we use on the stovetop and we are very happy with the end result. We covered it with aluminum foil so it will be easy to clean. While the eggplants are roasting, I'm going to tell you what we need and what are the ingredients in the MUTABBAL. Of course, we need 2 medium-sized eggplants, and I told you how to pick it. 2 cloves of garlic, cumin, lemon juice, tahini, yogurt, and olive oil. I'm going to smash the garlic and I'm going to make a paste, garlic paste. I'm adding the garlic and a little bit of salt, about 1/4 teaspoon, and pounding it until it becomes a paste. Just like this. So just the salt makes it softer and it's easy to pound and make a paste, just like this. Eggplant is almost ready. I have turned it several times just to make sure that it's cooked on all sides and it's soft to the touch. This one needs a little more cooking. It's a little harder at the end, right at the end. So we'll leave it a little longer. My mom is scooping out the flesh and separating it from the skin. This one is the female eggplant because, as you can see, it has a lot of seeds. When you pick, make sure you pick the male one, which has a dot at the end instead of a line. And we are going to smash it with this, with a potato smasher. Our eggplant is ready. What we did, we peeled it and mashed it with the potato masher. You can also mash it with knife, or you can just smash it with anything you have, just like with a spatula too, just like this. Even though I picked the male eggplant, but one of the eggplant was female, and it had lots of seeds, even though I threw some of the seeds, but I still end up with some. So try to pick the ones that are male, not female. Okay, to this we are going to add 2 cloves of garlic. I mashed the garlic, as you can see it earlier. A little bit of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. One tablespoon of yogurt. I'm going to add the tahini gradually and taste it. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons now, and later on if I need more I will add more. We're going to add a little bit of lemon juice, 2 to 3 tablespoons. About half a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to add my salt gradually. I added half a teaspoon, but I also added another 1/4 teaspoon to the garlic. So I want to mix this and taste it. Then I will add more if I need more. If you don't want it to be chunky, you can also put it in a blender. Some put it in a blender, but I like mine a little bit chunky because that way you can taste the eggplant. If you don't like it chunky, then you don't have to smash it with the potato smasher. You can also cut it with knife, or you can also put it in a blender. Our spread is ready. That's all there is to it. I'm going to taste it to see if the salt is to my taste. Everything is perfect. I don't need to add anything. I will refrigerate this and then I will plate it later, so you can see how I'm plating it. My MUTABBAL was in the refrigerator for the last hour and a half. Now I took it out and I transferred it into a small jar, half of it, and I separated some and plated it. Now I'm adding some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, that adds to the look and also to the taste. It tastes so good together. I have created some indentations in the plate, and I also garnished it with a radish. Now I'm adding some pomegranate into the jar, and I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for a future use. I will use it next few days. Pomegranate adds so much to the taste, and it gives this nice look when you present it. It pops in your mouth and it's sour. It adds so much to MUTABBAL. So I would highly suggest you do the same. I'm sprinkling some red peppers. This is for presentation only. It doesn't affect on the taste, but it gives a nice contrast and it's more appetizing. I'm also finishing it with some chopped parsley. Also, it gives a nice contrast and it adds so much to the presentation. Our mutabbal is ready, and it was so easy to make, and it's such a simple ingredients. I'm pretty sure if you're Middle Eastern, if you're from Middle East, you have all of those in your pantry and you can make it very fast. You can find tahini pretty much in all Middle Eastern markets, in Armenian markets too. And I assume you can find it in the international section of all the markets. I hope you'll try my recipe and I hope you'll love it because it's my favorite. Well, thank you for watching me and thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and wonderful life. Bye bye. See you next Sunday.